I'm glad you guys are back. I'm back. So let's do this. You've tuned in to Seattle Connected, the show that connects you, yes, you, with entrepreneurs, business people, movers and shakers in our community, letting you know who they are first before they become household names like we know they soon will be. Isn't that right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got backup. What's up? So today, let me think. Okay, so you know how you go and you get your vehicle checked on, and you might have something in particular that you want to get done. And if you have a good mechanic, a reliable mechanic, they're going to be honest and say, you know what, I got that done, but you might want to check this out, or work on that. If you're not ready, I'm gonna just let you know, the cost and everything else. And you build that relationship. You're always looking to improve yourself, not just from the outside, but inwards as well. And sometimes it takes you working on the outside to feel better in the inside, and vice versa. Now, we all know that positive energy is very, very contagious, just like negative energy, but there's too much of that. So what we're going to do is drown that out with love and appreciation for others and thyself. This person here, he is all about you being a better you. And that's what he lives for. He's all over town putting in the work. He's not just saying it, like he's literally doing it, to the point he's going to create an 8th day of the week just so he can continue to put his message out. I'm here with my man, and I'm just going to say the Bodimechanik. What's up, Deon?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Doing good.
You good?
Oh, look, I even have my wife backing me up. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's
Nahstassia
all. You got
Abdullah.
backup.
Hey,
That's real backup.
Miss
Come on.
Bodimechanik. Yeah,
Okay,
there is
you got the Miss Body.
Oh,
That's
man,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Has a ring to it. Miss
Yeah.
Bodimechanik. I think I'm gonna use that.
Okay, so we know you. So I mean, you got the missus here, so I gotta shout out her. So what is your name?
My name is Nahstassia Abdullah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for coming to Seattle Connected.
Thank you.
Yeah, the more the merrier. I'm glad you're here. So, you know this guy? He's okay.
I met him a couple days ago, so I don't really know him.
He's all right so far.
We're
Yeah,
working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
He all right.
rubbing off on
learning
it.
a little bit about him.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by, and it's always good to have backup and everything. So, man, I guess we can just jump right into it. So, last time, Deon, you were here, we talked about everything, and you even went out of the country, won an award. And one thing I noticed is you haven't stopped since then. Like you haven't stopped yet. And what's crazy, man, you think about it, that was, hey, believe it or not, that was almost 3 years ago.
Yo, time's flying.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Crazy. Well, thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
I know we've been trying to make this happen a long time, but your schedule, my schedule, and everything. But we were like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're here.
All in divine timing.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. So for those who might have missed the last time, let's just rewind. For those who know what rewind means, So how did your fitness journey start?
So fitness journey definitely started tracking when I understood appreciation for not only the body, but to make people's lives better. You know what I mean? To really enhance the quality of life. At first, it was life sustainability when I started out in the military, when I became an EMT. I got definitely emergency medicine, you know what I mean? The gunshot victims, the just the standard transports, the you know what I mean? All those emergency calls really got me fascinated about that. Now, the politics of it made me shake a different way. I would later go into health administration, where I would also find a lot of love and helping people navigate through the healthcare industry and connecting them to their referrals and their elements of health that they need.
Yeah.
So once again, politics would kind of taint that as well, to where it would lead me more to a holistic route. But ultimately, those two previous gave me different aspects of healthcare and actually let me see kind of the areas it was lacking, the gaps due to me participating in those networks. So me going holistic and having the freedom, the creative freedom in those fields is very procedure, very you do this way. In the holistic field, you kind of, there's a little bit of artistry to it. You know what I mean? You're able to kind of put your own element, your own theories, your own topics, your own protocol in there. You know what I mean? So with having that freedom, but still coming from the world of teams and collaborations, because those two fields, you work in a unit and collaborative front, and I really came to appreciate that.
Mm.
The fusion of those two worlds became the connection and connectivity of the holistic market to really impact the community and really increase preventative health. And that's through programming, service, availability, and really connecting the vendors and the right health professionals to their target audiences. So we ultimately it came from a hobby into kind of my life's work as a culture, you know what I mean, type of environment. So from a hobby to really a way of life, actually. It's a philosophy now. So it really manifested its way.
Oh, wow.
Snowballed it.
Yeah. So I think that's it. That's all the time we have for today. No, but hey, so were you active as a kid?
Oh, yeah, very much so. A lot of sports. Dance, I was a huge tap dancer, too.
What?
Oh, those burn calories,
What?
too. Yeah. Miss Melba, Northwest Tap. It was
Okay.
Tap Central at the time.
Yeah,
But she
shout
is
out Miss
legendary.
Melba.
Another powerhouse in the game.
Yeah.
Once again, another element of fitness.
Wow.
Those are athletes as
Yeah.
well. But, you know, and then I did a little bit of track and football.
Okay.
Cleveland High School.
Oh, Cleveland.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. No, no shade. Shout out to Cleveland. No,
Hey,
that's
high
what's
school
up.
sweethearts right there in
Yeah.
Cleveland. She went
What?
to Southern B, so she's
Yeah.
kind of a, you kind of a mutt, actually.
Don't start.
Wow.
What do you claim, huh?
No,
that.
we
Don't do
love
that.
our chief stuff. We love all the high schools.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes, we love
It's all
all
love.
high schools.
It's all
Yeah.
love.
Y'all was at Nathan Hill, so.
Oh, yeah?
Nathan
Wow. We was
Hill.
all in that same, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Public schools, baby.
But still, chief stuff is better. I mean, Cleveland's better. Sorry.
See, look at you. See, she doesn't know. I told you that's what happens when you go to too many schools.
It's the wife. She gets a pass. I'll just take it out on you, sir.
Listen,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how it goes. I gotta take the shots. Oh, honey, all right, that's enough. Oh, I'm the one taking the punishment.
Yep.
So, Deon, you mentioned that you were in the military.
Absolutely.
I
Air
didn't know
Force.
that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
6
Air
years.
Force.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you for your service.
We served in the military. See, a lot of the spouses
Yeah,
don't give
sure.
credit to. See, the families also get impacted when we go deploy and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
That's real.
we did 6 years. Our 2 kids at the time, Nia and Cameron, at Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Louisiana.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
family
Wonderful
out there.
boo.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. So, Deon, so after you were like, okay, after the military, you're like, this is something I'm passionate in and I'm just going to go full throttle. Did you ever feel like, am I like wasting my time or should I just be military like full time? Like one of those people who's like, I've served for 35 years or
Yeah.
did you ever have those days you were second guessing yourself? Like if this really was the journey you wanted to take on full time, because knowing you, this, I wouldn't even say it's a job. It's like part of your life.
Mhm.
So did you like ever second guess yourself or you were like, nah?
Absolutely. In my position, kind of being high school sweethearts, me and my wife started our family off early.
Mhm.
So us having 4 kids, you know what I mean? Our youngest is autistic too, Cairo. He's our special project, you know what I mean? But there was always that I couldn't fully be 100% what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I was very much, I was responsible for, you know what I mean, to my wife, to my 4 kids,
Yeah.
and to go on a purpose mission driven that's many times not lucrative, especially initially. If anything, it's costly because it's investment, it's time, it's a sacrifice the kids make while daddy is in the books or studying or at these events.
Yeah.
They're, you know what I mean, or in the wife's taking on that load and everything else. Like a lot of that goes into play when I start to think of what it's doing to my marriage, what it's doing to my parents, what it's doing to my finances right now. I could be making more money just be by myself, just being, I already got the title and everything else. But when you're purpose driven, you know what I mean? It had to be a lifestyle that I really had to communicate it with my wife and our kids. Like, we want to make this world healthier and build our economics around a passion of ours. So me bringing my wife here is really symbolic because she is the business, the family. I would bring the kids here too, but we've all bought into this vision. And many times when I wanted to have those thoughts, they were actually the ones that said, Daddy, no, let's do it. Or, hey, babe, we got to get you to this mix fit. Or, hey, I did this. Or, babe, no, don't do that. You're able to calm down, you know. So Ironically, my support system ha- pushed me through because I probably said that maybe 68 times, right? Maybe
Mm.
I
75
think
for
it was
the
like
100 times.
102,
And
maybe.
listen,
Oh, 102.
for
Yeah.
different reasons. Listen, sometimes the account's low, sometimes the time's no, sometimes I'm back to back,
Stress, yeah.
sometimes it's different topics. And what they always say is, hey, here's a path, here's how we, and there's always an element that gets better.
Mm.
And the organization of what I have enhances. So it's almost like it's like a natural stimulus. Like in the gym, you got to kind of go to that low to failure in order to build progression. So I feel that's that low to failure, and they're progressing me in a way to where the same thing don't hit me again. So it's been 78 different things. I'll tell you that. But yes,
Yeah,
things.
78. I think she said 102, so we'll just round it off at like
Let's round it.
95, something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that sounds about
Yeah,
right. Anyway.
at 95. So Deon, being, an entrepreneur, like what's one thing that you learned that you said, damn, I didn't think about that. Like I knew fitness, I knew like as far as like having clients and knowing that everyone has their own struggles and their own insecurities, like what's one thing that really hit you like, damn, this is real, or I didn't think about that, or
You have to, here's the top thing. You have to understand relationships in people. Many times going to entrepreneurship, you have this vision of kind of what you want to do, your vision, your skill, your talent, your mission, your purpose. And really, if you can't communicate that purpose and attach that purpose to other people's purposes to help you develop your overall vision, you're dead in the water. Because what I'm sure even you realize is it's not, you could be the best host, but you
Yeah.
need that sound engineer.
That's
You
real.
need that marketer.
Yeah.
You need that person to invest in the space. You need that set designer. You need the wardrobe. I mean, all. How do you make that wardrobe artist work with this camera guy? Work with the, you know what I mean? It turns into we have to have a shared passion of communication, and with that talent that we have, the entrepreneur, that's your puzzle piece. That's your service, that's your vendor, that's, you know what I mean, that's what you're gonna do. But ultimately you fit in a picture, so you have to big time understand relationship building and people. That's why these networking events are crazy. What the
Diversity.
Yep, diversity, that event that just happened last Saturday. Oh man, amazing networking. And as an entrepreneur, even if you're still baseline thinking of it, I would jump into those networkings, those commerce, those business groupings a lot. Yeah, they're all over the city and everything else. Hop in those Facebook groups and everything else, and really engage community that's thinking outside the box, that's thinking, you know what I mean, for self, that's thinking, you know what I mean, not in a formatted way, but making your own path, because that right there is going to help. What I also want to say is your original idea will not be the same idea you come in at the end.
Yes.
And those people morph it. You got to hear it. You got to be open. You can't be so close. It's not my vision. Hear what that accountant says. Hear what that lawyer says. Hear what that brand person says, because they're telling you different reasons to that story.
That's true.
And this Bodimechanik is way different than the last Bodimechanik that we probably are just.
Tell 'em.
But we've talked to so many different people since then.
Yeah.
So one thing about being an entrepreneur is it is the most social by yourself experience ever.
That's
It's
true.
social, but still by yourself, because you got to take everything and the gruff when it goes down, you really feel alone, but you still got to be clients, customers, vendors, people. If you don't understand people, you're dead in the water.
Yeah. You got to be 1,000,000% invested. And it's just like a movie. You see the finished product, but you don't understand there's thousands of people working on this project for it to, be a 2-hour thing that you enjoy, but you're like, wow,
It's like
work,
a movie.
right?
You see it.
Yeah,
Listen,
literally.
behind the
Come
scenes,
on.
man. And so as far as behind the scenes go, check this segue. Part of having a good team is everyone knowing their role and also being willing to accept criticism and feedback. And unfortunately in our community sometimes people use that as a way to be nasty or mean or disrespectful, but knowing someone who has had your back throughout the years and they genuinely want you to win, that's different. That makes you want to say, all right, what are you talking about, or we can work on this. All right, bet, I'm up for it. because you know she just wants to see you
Yeah.
succeed. You succeed, she succeeds, and the family does, and the kids is like, yeah, you know. So that's awesome to have that team and those people who really are cheering you on. And as far as the team goes, have you had clients, you know, they're scared, they're like, okay, I don't know where to start, or should I even start, or this is stupid? Because I think a lot of times we get in this bubble where we feel like, oh, I'm too far off from my goals, I'm not going to try, which sounds crazy. But have you had clients that were like, I'm going to try this, they were happy, and then they come back with family members, friends, and they like, yeah, you know, and it just multiplies?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, that's been a lifeline of the mixed fit of the Lions Club. They have been sources of referrals of like participants bringing others in. And yes, what I preach is through activity, it's all about failure. Like the whole purpose is dining in that stimulus. We've come to attribute that to pain, something to go away from. Like, oh, we don't want to be exhausted. Oh, we don't want to be too strenuous. Oh, it can't be too complicated. It can't be too. I can't my hip. But we've been known to attach that where the stimulus is where the progression is, and that's with anything. Oh, the book is too boring. No, the stimulus in readings where the progression is. The stimulus in making the right dietary choice and the right movement protocols. Right. So, what we come to teach is reprogramming of what you really the placebo effect, right? We're attaching a different stimulus to it, and we're trying to get them to meditate in that version. We are taught to understand fear. We're taught to understand sadness. A therapist is going to take you through why you're angry, but there's very few places that can teach you, you know what I mean, how to deal with stimulus. You know what I mean? Fitness is an element that can teach one in that. You know, you want to think, you know what I mean, while you're stressed, while you're exhausted, while you have weight, and still function through and persevere. That gives a different type of confidence that breaks past their past biases that, yes, kept them into, oh, that's why I can't stay committed. I told you I can't do that. Nuh-uh. Listen, you're doing more weight than last time. Hey, you're going further than last time. Hey, you're faster. So then they start rethinking things. Well, hey, maybe I can do a marathon, right? And then the thing is once you kind of do it tangibly, it's funny how it manifests because they do it in community. They start to kind of do it in their work. And I'm seeing people pick up new books. I'm seeing people pick up new hobbies. I'm seeing people pick up new friendships, you know, all while we're having kinetic movement and muscle development. But this is impacting other aspects of their lives where they're not seeking the norm no more. They're seeking progression, and no longer that stimulus of I stay away from. I have a new attachment to it. I'm okay with being bored. I'm okay with doing something repetitive. I'm okay with staying consistent with something. I'm okay with keeping a clean house, even though you know what I mean? Something that's, no, I just don't let a dish pile up. And then come to find out their new attachment to the progress, that's what they're hungry on. No, I gotta have it clean. No, I gotta get that new muscle. No, I gotta make this, or I gotta read this next chapter. See, now you on safeguard, you know what I mean? At that point, you're good. And that's really all we try to teach. Sometimes it's through mixed fit. That's the entry portal. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's through of the Lions Club. My man Dominic is doing it perfectly with the Run Club down there, the Black Summer Run Club. Another one, Haru. He does amazing work with the you know, Qigong, really helping people master type of movement. And once again, a lot of other popular people in the game. Coach Cray, you got Coach Captain, you know, Jeremiah, just a bunch of people just pushing the health agenda and teaching people how to ride these horses. Like, listen, you got to walk your beats. Do not be scared of stimulus. That's where all your progression is. So that new attachment defeats your bias. And they're shooting those biases down themselves. It's no longer me having to convince you, listen, here's why. It's like, okay, I hear you. Let's try this. Do it. Now do it. How you see that? Damn that bias. Oh well, you said it, not me. And, you know, and that's what I want. I need you to say it. Damn if I say it. You know what I mean? Who cares? You know what I mean? Really, who cares if I say it? You're here because you want to see if you can buy into a piece of that. Does it really work, Deon? Can I get better mobility? Can I be pain-free, Bodimechanik? Can I learn? Can I engage? and I say yes, let me prove it to you, and I have some few programs that will test it, and some community members that can attest for it. So
Let's go.
it's a different type of church, but it's a fundamental church. Before there was Muslim, before there was Republican, Christian, Democrat, there was movement. Before you knew anything, you moved. Before you spoke, you moved.
Yeah.
So it's the first form of truth. No matter where you go in the world, movement, a joint's a joint. It's the universal law. Like nothing else is, you know what I mean? It's very base. So connecting in that is really harmonizing diversity. And all of our crowds are so diverse, not only in race, but in age and economics and religious aspects, and I'm sure in political. But guess what? None of that matters. None. Some people, like my wife said, someone spoke Spanish. We had to get a translator to interpret what was going on because she liked it.
Yeah.
Didn't even speak a lick of English, but felt the energy, the connection, because it was so it's so base instinct. And all we're trying to say is, look, y'all, time out with the politics. Listen, we get all this stuff exists. Let's go to the base of it. And then understanding that, people start to understand their own truths. And it's beautiful. Everybody, and I just get to be blessed to hear it all.
Yeah.
Just proud,
Yeah. Man.
It's really a wonderful thing when you see something from the beginning. I think the beginning we had like 10 people, and then now it's like 40, 50, 60 people.
Hey, my first class was
Beautiful.
2 people.
Okay.
2 people. Shout out to my 2. Listen, 2 people.
Well, 3, including you.
3.
You were there, right?
And listen,
All
when I
right.
say I did that class, like it was
go.
a Super Bowl, it's pretty
you
funny. But
did.
yes, 2, going back to the entrepreneurial question.
Yeah.
Deon, when only 2 people came to your class, what did you think?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's done. Go back to working. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Babe, no, you can do it. Stay in there. More people came. So yeah, I mean, hell, oh yeah, all full circle.
That reminds me of the Temptations movie where right? And there was a scene where
Ain't nobody thinking about you, Otis.
Man, I know, man. Come on. That was so dope because I was improv. I wasn't in the script.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those are
Leon
old
was.
Yeah.
But there was a scene where it was like they were getting to the point where, you know, record sales were slowing up and this and that. And one of them was complaining like, oh, man, it's only a half-packed house. And he said, we still got to give them the same show. You know, we still got to.
Show.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So.
Stood up, put that coat on,
man,
and walked
listen,
out proud.
come
we gotta
on.
be stronger than ever for the
Let's
new
go.
folks. Hey, I just saw that. Hey, boy,
Man.
don't give me this. Hey, look.
Sick. Classic. Class
Yes,
piano is sick.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Sure.
Man,
absolutely.
now,
Yeah.
if you need to take time with this question, how many different types of classes, times of the week, like just give them the breakdown, the class, what's different between this class and that class, which ones are the most popular, which ones have, like, just ready, go.
All right, y'all, here it goes. Here we go. We're going to start off only because it's in the mornings, and that's how we wake up. The first thing you're going to do is wake up with the Lions Club. The Lions Club is Monday through Saturday. Check this out. Monday through Friday, 7:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. 7:15 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Okay. Saturdays is 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Okay. Now check this out. The Lions Club is 5-phase training. 5 phases. You have the endurance phase, functional hit phase, strength development phase, power and intensity phase, and core stability. The split we work in is Monday chest and back, Tuesdays legs, Wednesday shoulders, Thursdays legs. Friday is arms. Saturday's always a full body complex, okay? That is the Lions Club. Coming to you in the evenings, we have Mixed Fit, okay? It's time to dance now, okay? This is a dance explosive movement format created by Lori. She is amazing, hometown bred in Tacoma. It is nationwide. It is international wide in many countries. We host these classes in Tacoma. Sorry, let me go back to the Lions Club. That location
Rewind.
for the Lions Club, because you got to know where to go for the mornings, okay? That's FSP, Ford Sports Performance, Black-owned gym, Tracy Ford, a pioneer in fitness development, especially in the football world. This man is legendary himself, specializing in getting kids to those next levels and everything else. He has a all boys school, right? All boys academy, football academy, and one of his purposes was to get fitness to the masses. That's where Jeremiah Captain and myself come in, and we in the Lions Club was formed. So big shout out to Tracy, FSP. That family would not be possible. We appreciate y'all. So that's at FSP in Tukwila. Now, going back to Mixed Fit, right? That's going to be at 2 locations. We have a Tacoma and Seattle. So thank God the South and the North have somewhere to go. Yeah. In Tacoma, those are Monday and Wednesdays, 7 to 8 p.m. 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays at the Avalon Ballroom. On Tuesdays, you're coming at Rainier Beach Community Center. Myself will be rocking there, as in all of them. And that is 6:30 to 7:30. 6:30 to 7:30. Now check this out, a little segue there. On the last Wednesday of every month, we're at Rainier Beach Community Center again, where I take over Zumba Tony, Auntie Tony's class. Another powerful house in the game. She's an amazing Zumba instructor. Love you, Auntie Tony. But she allows me to convert her Zumba class into a mixed fit class. That's every last Wednesday of the month, okay? Now, we're coming to the mall, even to where you shop. At the end of the mall, due to our partnership with Fabletics, okay? At the end of every month, Mixed Fit will take over. We have DJ Zypher going to go ahead, rip the 1s and 2s. There'll be a DJ all the time. It's going to be a live experience at the Mall South Center. That's 9 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. every last Saturday of the month. Now, there's always going to be a flyer. Depending on, sometimes it's the first Saturday or the middle Saturday, we do a kind of a beats and body work presentation, right? And that's where we bring the kettlebells, the dumbbells, the resistance bands, the cables. And once again, that same DJ Zephyr coming in to rip the 1s and 2s again. Me and Cap and Coach Craig come and give you the workout of your life. Reliance Club comes and takes you kind of in a fitness exhibition, right? And it's live where everybody's walking through the mall. So it's a way to get the community involved a lot more in there. And check that, I gotta pitch this. I don't run this myself, but I heavily participate in it. The Black Summer Run Club. We cap off every Sunday with the run, 8:30 at Cummings Park. My man Dominic, he's amazing at growing that community. I mean, just to see all that melanin, just engage fitness. Like, you would think Atlanta is here. No, y'all, this is going down in our own neck of the woods. We are getting more involved. So between all of those entities, ladies and gentlemen, you have somewhere to go 7 days of the week. You have somewhere to go to in the evenings. You have somewhere to go to in the mornings. And check this out. All this does not have a permanent price. A lot of these are only donation-based or free completely.
Did you say free?
Free and or donation-based. So if it's only $2, that's what you got. The thing about it is we value calorie spending, not your financial spending, right? So as long as you can spend those calories, which we will demand, that's what we are sticklers on. You will spend those calories, but don't ever let your finances be a reason. There is openings all throughout. And once again, like other powerhouses like Haru, Auntie Tony, Zumba, those classes are usually free or donation-based. So there's a lot of access, my goodness, just a lot of access. And there's a lot of trainers I might even mention right now that I'm sure are in the game big time. But once again, as far as in my realm, we have the Lions Club in the mornings, Mixed Fit at those targeted nights, right? Monday through Wednesday, with Tuesday being at the Rainier Beach Community Center and every last Wednesday being at the Rainier Beach Community Center. Every other time is at the Avalon Ballroom in Tacoma. I know that's a lot, but once again, there's flyers that's going to be going out each and every time. Yeah. So please tune in to The Real Bodimechanik IG. The Real Bodimechanik. Bodimechanik spelled kind of funky. Bodichanik. Branding, you know.
Tell them one more time.
Hey. The Real Bodimechanik. The Real Bodichanik. Bodimechanik. You know what I mean? Go. Bodimechanik. There you go. Hey, you can find me on Facebook the same way. And once again, they're always going to be posted. Also tag the Lions Club. Lions Club PNW. Lions Club PNW and Studio Mixed Fit. That's Studio MIXX. EDFIT, Mixed Fit, okay? And once again, the Black Summer Run Club. Ooh, follow them. You better be following them, right? And once again, check our content, yo. We're always posting daily what we getting into. You'll see firsthand what's going on. I expect to see everyone in attendance there because our whole mission is to get everybody healthy. Preventative healthcare needs to be the main healthcare system.
I like how you said everybody.
Listen, because this goes past this goes past race,
Yeah.
political affiliation, religious, immigration status. Listen, this if you in jail, if you're free, if you an alien, if you're a mermaid. Listen, fitness is yours. Movement is your right.
Yeah.
Animals should move. To hold someone still is now that's immoral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That no one likes to be stagnant. Your blood moves. This world, the solar system, the law is movement. It's your right. You're wrong if you're not moving.
Man, you hear that?
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
It
I
did
was like,
something.
man.
I was like, that's good.
Yeah, and I know my son would agree with that because he loves to move. And
Sometimes
the only time, listen, the only time if he's still, it's a wrap. He's out. But I can't, I would rather him be active than not.
Absolutely.
Oh, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? He still goes outside and plays and he looks forward to it. And I'm like, man, do your
In
thing.
the world of screens, movement has never been so vital.
Man, come on, listen.
Yeah.
So, question for the missus. What
Yes.
is your favorite class?
You know what? I love all of my classes.
Okay.
All the classes are amazing.
I know it's not like picking a child. Like, who's your favorite? No. I love them all. I know you love them all, but they all serve a different purpose. So what's the one that you're like, now that's my jam?
So I would say the Mixed Fit Tuesdays, but I only say that. I love all of you guys. Remember that. It's only because we grew it from something. It was our baby, so we grew it, and then now it's something bigger. So to see
It's
it
because
grow
they talk
and,
back. The Mixed Fit Tuesday class talk back.
Oh, gotcha.
and they talk back, and they, they always have
They
my
don't
back
know how
too.
to act.
They don't know how to act. It's all right.
They're going to be crazy in the
It's all
comments.
love.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
I gotta say Tuesday. I love the class.
Yeah,
like
I
I
love
said,
Tuesdays.
it's just
Okay.
they got my back for sure with this one. So,
Yeah.
All they do,
You can't
that's
say
her
nothing.
rally crowd.
If
Hey,
he
brother.
breathes too loud, they be like,
Brother, you
"What you
can't.
doing? That's too loud. Be
Yeah.
quiet."
You can't win. Don't
Look,
even.
Not on
listen.
Tuesday.
Oh,
No,
Tuesday. He
don't
definitely
do it.
cannot.
I don't ask nothing I want to do on Tuesday.
Don't do it.
I'll wait till Thursday.
Yeah, there you go.
He ain't got nothing on Thursday. Don't let
Okay.
him fool you.
That's why I wait on Thursday.
He's like, man, please. So I'm still alive, Hey, I know my place. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the information you've given. I know we could do this for 2, 3, 4 hours and still because, there's always more to learn.
Yeah.
And
Really, thank you, man. Your platform. I mean, not to you give us a voice. Many of us don't understand
Yeah.
the power of communication. I mean, you have masters at work. Like I said, Haru, that man has such a spiritual connection on mental stability.
Yeah.
Like Dominic with the run. A lot of these people, right,
So
are
beautiful.
really good at what they do, and without actually being plugged into the community, you know what I mean, no one really understands what's there, you know what I mean. So what you do and your intention on shining light on people that really can't afford the spotlight, these setups to really get themselves out there who wouldn't know how, you know what I mean. I really appreciate that for really helping us drive this message forward, because people get connected through these ports, and that's how that referral it blossoms. So you're helping the economic, the movement, the energy grow, like the communications era. What you do is, so I appreciate you, because you've been really 3 years you've been doing this, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, at
thank
least
you.
from last time I was here, to be
3 years.
consistently trying. I see the different legends you have
Man,
here and
thank
all
you.
the work, and you're pushing everyone's agenda.
Yeah.
Financial independence, fitness,
Trying,
real
man.
estate, and you are doing. You're succeeding, and I appreciate them. So flowers while I'm here
Well,
to you.
well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And going back to energy, it was like the more support I received, I just wanted to go harder. And believe it or not, you guys are episode 103.
Oh wow.
103.
After 100, baby.
Jeez.
Yeah.
103.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But that's just a blessing, man, of community coming together
Yeah.
and, vibing with one another. And there's always times you wish you could do more, or you're feeling like, some people might not appreciate what you're doing, but
Yeah.
I always try not to lose sight of those who do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm big on, look, if you got my back, I got yours.
Yeah.
You know, and like I tell all the people on my team, if you give me 100%, I'm giving you 200%.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on
You know,
now.
So please, thank you for the flowers. Thank you guys for coming. If
Yes,
you ever need
yes.
anything, let me know. Seattle Connected got you. You're Seattle Connected alumni times 2. So if you
Yeah.
ever have anything you need me to promote or just put out the word, man, I got you.
We'll be bringing some more classes your way and bringing
Please.
some more legends.
Yeah.
Everyone will be getting fit.
And also tell them to check out your interview with one of my colleagues and one of my people's, Breon. We just decided that.
Green's living. Yes.
Listen, we just
Amazing.
decided that we're related. We just probably are. So that's my girl. We about to work on
Y'all
some
have
stuff.
similar energies. I like it.
Listen.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I
Shout
like
out to
y'all.
Breon.
Come on,
man. That's
shout
my
out.
people.
That was
Yeah.
a good interview. I like that one.
Man,
Check that out.
so check that out, Deon.
That's
Thank
on my
you.
IG too.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, it is.
Not now, but right now. And then if you guys have any questions, just play this back, you know, or hit me up, Seattle Connected, and I can give you this guy's information. But you have no excuse. There's something for everyone, and every level is a welcome. They're accepted, no judgment. If you come there, that's the first step right there. So
Say it.
please, you know what I'm
the
saying?
spokesperson.
I
Yeah,
got you.
I can say it better.
Listen.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
go. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mic drop.
every body is welcome.
Mhm.
No judgment. Don't judge, love. Until next time, like I always say, it's important to take care of others, but please make sure you take time to take care of yourself. Until next time, stay connected. Peace.